am Dark, the Lord of Darkness and the Savior of this rotten world, for I am the only man with the power and the determination to do that which is necessary. So you are either with me, or you are my enemy. Now watch as I shall recreate this world and make it mine. And we got asked by Akutsuki to go to the 4th floor today. So, let's go. Second. 4. Oh, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
Hey.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, I was just exhausted.
The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you.
That what?
Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
No.
Do you remember the night you came here?
Yeah.
You had to have noticed the signs.
Green moon, bloody pills. I thought it was just in New York. Not kidding. Green moon, no, it's kind of weird.
The streetlights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
Felt like there was a power cut.
That's the dark hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Then,
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
and I'm normally training in it.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures.
Yeah.
We call them shadows.
You mean the blob of goo that I completely stabbed?
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
He's right though.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Right.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
Right.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Damn.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Holy crap. How do we fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
Right.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
So...
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
Ah, why don't you just ask?
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Okay.
I was afraid you'd say no.
Nah.
Welcome aboard.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment.
Yeah, wasn't that maybe pushed up or something?
Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
Say what?
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Huh? mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcane. You have established a new social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Who'd have thought it'd be a flashback? Whatever.
Hi, how are you?
Huh? Huh? How did you get in here?
I'm always with you.
Answer my question.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Huh? I don't care, I'm asleep.
Really? If you say so. To be honest, I can't tell you much about it yet.
Hmm?
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
Ew.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Okay. Huh?
Do you remember when we first met?
You got me to sign my name on a dodgy looking contract.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
See ya. Creepy kid. The boy has disappeared. Kid teleported, I'm sure of it. No, it's Sunday. Sweet. Day off. Hey, what? What did I do all day? You hear something? Sounds like someone's calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, what?
Can you come down here?
Sure. Why?
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
Hey, Akiko, what's up?
There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Junpei? Why is he here?
Is this what you couldn't tell me about?
Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
You hid this from me.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
She's freaking out.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
Right?
You have the potential? For real?
Kinda, could you sound any more skeptical?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
He said that's, completely normal in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Never happened to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else.
Akiko, did that happen to you? No.
Man, I was shocked to find out about you guys.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well, it does happen to midnight, so.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know?
It's for an hour.
I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Kinda, yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
But...
You mean Tartarus?
Aw, man! Fuck.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
It's worse than toothpaste. Much worse.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Tartarus. Well, Junpei joined us at least. That's one of the things I have a lot of fun here. New beer conversation. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow's when we have a morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. First bell is right. Assembly. Sleep through it. Like I did with the first assembly. That's a nice nap. What's up, Junpei? Man, you guy was mad.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Okay.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Okay.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
Yeah, it was about when I should go to the lounge. See ya.
She's probably busy with things like student council. Unlike us.
Somebody jealous?
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's just what? You were told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. And what the hell do you think this talks about? Man, talk to her sounds like a bitch to do. And your bag is still purple, man. What the hell? You walked home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's really bad jokes.
Okay, everybody's here.
Yeah?
I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
No, neither have I.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
What?
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
Kinda, yeah.
And it's the perfect place for us to train.
Now I'm listening.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
We're doing this.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Ah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember it. Even Akihiko's like, I want to train too.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in.
Uh-huh.
Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Yeah.
Relax, I've got your backs.
Oh god. Who's got yours?
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here.
Why?
As you know, I can't summon a persona.
But you can experience the dark hour. How do you do that then? Yeah.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Damn how things chill.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
So this is what the hell you're on about.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Don't know. You don't know either, do you?
You don't know either?
Yep, that's good.
No.
Ah, god damn it.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
I suppose, yeah.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
She's determined to kick him while he's down.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Massive. Holy crap.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
Yeah, it's definitely more creepy than cool.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
It's just the entrance, right?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Yeah.
For real?
What do you mean necessary decisions?
One of us? Me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Okay.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
And you do.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
Yeah. Passed out for a week, but I did.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
You see a strange door. I might just have a look at this weird door, everybody. Use the velvet key. Hey, Igor. What are you doing in Tartarus?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into.
Yeah.
How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
I thought you were gonna tell me.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
About that door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it.
What the hell does it look like I'm doing right now then? Thinking?
Your power is unique.
Yeah.
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
So I'm like 0, Commander of the Nameless.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you.
Right.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Okay.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Yeah, well, you know I'm just gonna leave and come back in, right? Elizabeth's like, he's just gonna do that, Master.
Hey, are you alright?
What? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Friends. Open this door and...
Huh? What door?
You really don't see it?
Man, are you loco?
Yeah, and I'm your boss, so... You don't seem to see this door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Nah.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Fine. You can check your own status, press try button. You can also save progress by accessing the clock. Now, apparently, there used to be something hidden behind these stairs. In some version, I think it's 3, the original one. Whatever. Right. What are you doing? There's nothing over there. Come on, let's go. No, you mean there's nothing over there? Fine. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Good luck. Yeah. And it begins. Right, guys, I'm going to give you a quick summary of what's going to happen with Tartarus. You are going to see 0. You will see...
So, this is it, huh?
Mini bosses, maybe. Everything else, no. Basically, if it's a plot point, you'll see it in Tartarus. If not, you ain't seen Tartarus. Never. Cause I'm planning to... This is an Islander, so I'm muting this, and then I'll play Miku over it while I try. And climb floors, because it's just mini bosses. You won't see any, you won't miss anything. Anyway.
I hope I don't get lost.
Ah, crap.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
She's busy. What can you say? Let's begin. Keep in mind that these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Treasure! And she's useless. Alright. Watch out, detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it can hit you. Press X button to equip your weapon. If you hit an enemy before it hits you, you'll have an advantage at the start of the battle. Right, so I have a prod, not a swing anymore. Okay, it's just a prod.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Really no, but for the sake of new people watching this, might as well.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Though skills consume either stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Did it ignore Mitsubishi, cause I fucking can't. I was just listening to the background music what she was explaining. I was just like, I knew all this already. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I cannot allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Yeah. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you're able to strike the enemy before you're spotted, you'll gain the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you, the opposite will occur. So it's fair. Shit. Hey, get closer. Get. I was sitting there singing like, come on, get closer to me, get closer. Enemy's like, no.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
I'm a daydream listening to music. Right, you lot, listen and learn.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
The first time an enemy is analysed, you may have to wait a while for the results. But from then on, whenever you analyse that particular enemy, you will receive the results right away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, then that particular enemy has not been previously analysed. You can select Analyze from the tactics menu or press the L1 button to execute.
Do you follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
You know what's faster than asking her to scan it and wait for so long? But
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
time it takes her to analyze it. Aggie.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Aggie.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
Let's go.
Get back here, you son of a...
What a stunning victory.
Ta-da! See, it's just faster killing them. Just guess what they're weak to, use it if you find it right, and go. There's no real point waiting for her to analyse it, because it takes too bloody long. Anyway. Needs to be a shadow just round the corner. Approach carefully, avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore. So use it all. Ah! I forgot, I don't stab.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yes.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
For people who don't know.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea.
She has a point.
Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Right, analyze again.
Roger.
Kill them all.
I'll attempt to analyze.
She says attempt and I just killed them.
Attack again.
Uh-huh.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
My only fire skill, you did. They're all gonna die.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
Sure.
Get back here, you son of a...
Keep up the good work.
Uh-huh. There we go. Shuffle. Mysterious cards have appeared in front of you. You wonder if this is where you go mentioned. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with that persona on it, you will then receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has an effect on your reward. Or your reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try and pick it up. And Pixie went there. You chose the card, persona Pixie. Or paste it into your heart. Yami Kurosaki felt a surge of energy inside. Your hit points, 30 points have increased. You now have create personas at level.
Yes! My...
Yes, my cutoff. And else on this floor. I decided to shadow effect. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, ask Taka to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your stats before entering the battle. If you or another party member has a persona with healing skills, be sure to take advantage of it.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
This is what I've been doing, so yeah, sure, why not?
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yeah, sure.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you.
Yeah.
Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Wasn't gonna run anyway. Whatever. There we go. Turn your way forward.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Keep turning. Everybody. Because I can.
Yes. The enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
Continue to
A wisely
burn them
chosen
all.
attack.
La,
One
la,
more.
do. Go. Now then.
Yes. The enemy is vulnerable.
Here's
attack.
a chance. Let's get him.
Sure.
Get back here.
And we're done.
Keep up the good work.
More shuffle time. Money. Watching the money. Money, 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 money. Shows the money. Current price is 740 yen. Money. Sadly, that's the only way you can get money. Anyway.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
See, this time I didn't block her off. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you get some experience in battle. Let's go out to the dome already. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies about, why don't you split up and search for them individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. Press the square button to issue orders to your allies. split up. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP. Right, go.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
I'll go this way then. I found the access point. What do you want to do? Let's go. Okay then, let's go. Here you go, dude. Yeah. Out of there. Now, just can I go in that door now? Huh? How was that?
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Really?
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Crap.
Don't worry though, you'll adapt.
I hope so.
But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Heh, with me on the job, yeah we will. Huh? Mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt receive a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. We changed the wording for this one. You see, your social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the full arcana has grown. Can I do stuff in Velvet Room? Yes! Velvet Room! Go! I thought it was gonna bring me back to the dorm. I was like, I want to trade! Ah, there you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It is my job to create new personas, but in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. That's less than so far. Obviously. Oops. We've never seen a visitor here with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. Hehehe. This should prove very interesting. So, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. How may I help you? Fuse. For example, I'm not going to do this, but if I fuse Orpheus and Pixie, I get Aspers. I'm not gonna, but you can't. See what I mean? That's all. Thanks. I look forward to your next visit. Well then. So use the clock then. Apparently the clock auto heals you in this. Watch. If I go on status. Not just me. Nope. I've done it. Change characters. Damn it! I guess that's being your party. Anyway. I was gonna say, because apparently this auto heals. So. Okay, maybe not. Oh. However, it costs you money in portable, but it is free. Anyway guys, cheers for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see if I can train. Although Mitsu's right there, so I don't know if she'll let me. But cheers for watching, that's all of Tartarus you're probably gonna see. You'll see me in it and then leave, but you won't actually see me dungeon crawling or any of this crap. Maybe when I'm collecting documents, but whatever. We'll see. Bye.